Hi everyone, very good evening and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. So electricity is not there, so I hope that you will not mind that. Hi Madhba Joshi and hi Rishit as well. Guys, please give me a plus one if my voice is clearly audible to all of you. Then immediately I'll share my screen and we can discuss the problem further. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Hi Madbar and hi Rishit as always. So is everything working fine for all of you? Okay, hi Rishit. Hi Madbar. Okay. So let us get started with the given problem. Hi Kevin as well. Hi Naikaj as well. So Naikaj is there with us as well today. So let's quickly discuss this problem and see what the problem says. It was actually a good problem, right? So it says that you are given an array of n size. Okay, so n size n integers have been given. Let's say you have been given n value as what I can say as something like even. Okay, n value can be 6 or n value can be 8. It will be always even. Okay, that is what has been given. So like since the n value will be even, so in this problem you will be kind of dividing the array into two halves, right? So it will get divided into two equal halves. Please write equal in the chat. Okay, since the n value will be even, so when you will divide the array into two equal into half, then both the halves will be of equal length. That is one thing. Now furthermore, the problem says that you have to calculate the number of dominated pairs in this particular array. Okay, what does a dominated pair mean? The dominated pair definition means that I belongs to the first half. Okay, I is an element that is going to belong to the first half of the array. Okay, that is going to belong from 0 till less than n by 2, you can say, first half. And j is going to be an element that is going to belong, let's say, to the second half, right? And in this case what you are going to have is j is going to belong from n by 2 till n. Okay, so a dominant pair ij will be counted as a dominant pair if the condition satisfies, that is ith element from the first half. It should be, if it is greater equal to 5 times the jth element in the second half, then you will count this pair as a dominant pair, as one dominant pair for a particular I and j. Is that clear to everyone? What is the definition of a dominant pair, guys? Is this part clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat. If this much point is clear to all of you, right? Is this much part clear to all of you? If yes, then you can tell me in the chat. Okay, so this is one thing. Now furthermore it says that where a pair is called dominant if I lies in the first half. So you can see here that if I lies between like 0 till less than n by 2, and j lies in the second half according to zero based index, brute force can be done always. It will be order of n square obviously. So this relationship are fulfilled. For example, in this array 10 3 1, 0 and 3 are only forming the dominant pair, right? So hi sir, plus 1, thanks a lot Shreya. So how can we do this particular problem, right? If you will observe, so what can be the approach for solving such kind of a problem, right? So in this case, if you will observe, right, so I can say one thing, that I is going to lie in the first half. Okay, let, if I am given any array, right, if I'm given any array, so let's say if I have some elements, right, if I have some elements, let's say a b c, okay, and let's say d e f, suppose. Okay, then in that case, if I have like I can only go till here, this is the division point. So let me use a different color. This is kind of the division point. Okay, this is like I can go only till here. So if you will see here, I is starting from here, okay, and j is going to start from here. So what I can first of all do is I can sort this first half of the array, and I can sort the second half of the array. Okay, why, I will tell you. So let's take a very random kind of array. Okay, let's decide and take a random array. Let's say that if I take an array of something like this, let's say if I take the first element, let's say as 11, then after that I take 12, okay, then I take 13, then I take, let's say, 14 also. Let's say if like if I'm taking the elements like this 13 14, okay, then I have 11, let's say, then I have 10 also. And in the second half, let's say I'm having the elements as 1 3 4 and 5, something like this. If I'm having this thing now, so first thing that I can do is, like, I pointer will be at the starting of the first half and j pointer will be at the starting of the second half. That is one point. But I will like to compare what, like I will try to compare like I will want my lesser element to be compared first. from the first half as well as the second half, right? Because I want to make as many pairs as possible, right? I want to find all the pairs that I can make, right? If I want to find all the pairs that I can make, so I should start checking that with the smaller pairs. Is this part clear to everyone? So that is why the very first thing, and sorting is important in one more way, I will tell you that also. So let us say that if like what we'll do is I will sort this half and then this half individually. So what will happen, the array is going to look like this. It will be like 10, then I will have 11, then I will have 13, I think, and then I will have 14 as the first half, and then as the second half I will be having the array as, let's say, 1 3 4 5 if I sort the second half, right? Is this much part clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me in the chat, is this much part clear to all of you till now? If you are clear, then you can hit the like button as well. A lot of less likes are there today, I don't know why. Okay, so basically what we will do here is, now after that we will have our pointers. So let's say okay, so people are clear with this. Now what I will have is, I will have my ith guy standing here, okay, and sorting helps to avoid the repeated calculations. Yeah, that is the main reason. So we can start from the second half of the last and first. Yeah, so if you will see, j will start from here, right? Now I will check. So let tell me this thing, guys. Okay, initially if this was the like if this is the sorted array, and initially the counter is, let's say, gonna be 0. Okay, so what I can say is, like, can I say that this guy 10 is greater than equal to 5 times the jth element? Can I say this? Can I say that this property is being followed, that ith element is 5 times the jth element, right? Is it being followed? Please write yes in the chat. Okay, is this property being followed? Please write yes. This particular property, that ith element is greater or equal to 5 times the jth element, that is getting followed, because 10 is obviously greater or equal to 5 times the jth element, right? So if so the idea, what is the idea behind that? So if this is getting followed, that okay, 10 is going to be greater or equal to 5 times the jth element, if this property is getting followed, so what I can do is, now I can save a lot of calculations. Earlier in the brute force, what I am doing a lot of manual calculations. Agree with me, Madbar Joshi? As Madbar was suggesting, I am doing a lot of manual calculation, that I'm calculating every pair. But in this case, if I have sorted it, so I don't need to count every pair, because understand this thing, that if this is an ith guy, okay, if this guy is greater than 1, okay, if this guy is greater than 1, if 10 is greater than equal to 5 times of 1, then 11 is also greater than equal to 5 times of 1, and 13 is also greater equal to, because all the elements in the second half are in sorted order. So after that, हाँ ज्यादा थी उसमें, yes. So 13 is going to be also greater equal to 5 times the jth element, okay, and similarly 14 is also going to be greater equal to 5 times the second element. So that is the benefit that I'm going to reap. Is that clear? So in that case, I can say that how many elements I can count at once, if this element, if let's say element at I is equal to 0 is satisfying this criteria now. So in that case, what I can say is, I can say that I can count all these pairs as one, okay, at once. So what I can say is, I can say that initially you can maybe say that n by 2 number of elements, that is the complete half number of elements, that is count can increase by 4. You can say this, right? You can say this thing, that okay, the count is gonna get increased by 4. Please write 4 in the chat. But I will really tell you that okay, how the count is actually going to get increased. Okay, like you can say that initially it looks like n by 2, but I will tell you furthermore. Okay, so in this case, now since this guy, I have checked this guy with every pair, so obviously when the condition is true, then I should move j plus plus. So please do a j plus plus in the chat, guys. So j will now move here. Okay, so j moves here. Now I am again checking. Okay, I am again going to check. So I am checking 10 times. Okay, like is 10 is ith element greater equal to 5 times the greater equal to 5 times the jth element? Is it so? Yes or no? Please write yes or no in the chat, guys. I don't think so, right? I don't think so. That is not true. So in that case, let me do one thing. Let me take some bigger elements in this case. Okay, let's say something like this. Okay, so yeah, this is not true. So in this case, what I will do is, I will move my eye forward. Okay, so I will move forward. So now I will move my eye forward, because the condition was not true. So if this guy could not make a pair, right, then I need to move my eye forward. That's for sure. So I will move my I here. Okay, so I to this one index element I'm moving. Now is this 11 greater than equal to 5 times the jth element? No. Please write no in the chat. No, it is again not going to follow the condition. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Again, it is not going to follow the condition. So since again it is not going to follow the condition, though, so what option do I have? I have to do I plus plus again. Agree with me. So in this case, what I will do is I will move my I somewhere here. Okay, so I will move here. So let's say I moves here. So I value is what? Now I value is 2. So now is 15 the ith element? Is it greater or equal to 3 5 times the jth element? Yes or no, guys? Please tell me. Is it greater or equal to 5 times the jth element? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So in this case, what will I do? I can say that if 15 is greater or equal to, then 17 also will be greater or equal to. And I will not manually count it. Okay, I will not do it manually. I will do it in a efficient manner, right? So if you will observe, total number of elements in the second half is what? N by 2. Okay, so n value is what? For this question, n value is nothing but 8, and n by 2 is going to be nothing but 4. Okay, sorry, n by 2 is going to be nothing but 4. If you see n by 2, so n by 2 is nothing but 4 here. So if you do n by 2 minus I, okay, if you do n by 2 minus I, then what is the value that you are going to get? Tell me. If I do n by 2 minus I, then I'm going to get the value as 2. Okay, this means this element and this element. So like total, if I had, like, see, total if I had n by 2 elements, and if I subtract I from it, so these two elements is what I will be counting, right? So that is why I am doing n by 2, like count plus is equal to n by 2 minus I. That is what we are doing every time, right? So in this case, two elements will also get added here, right? So here 2 will get added. So indirectly, for this particular guy, I have made a pair with this, and I have made a pair with this, and I'm not manually counting it, right? That's the scenario. And then after this, what will happen? I can say that, okay, in this case, I can say that, okay, my I remains here and my J will move forward, right? So if the condition is true, J moves forward. And now I will check again, is the condition true? So now this is 4. So is the condition getting true? No, definitely not. So in this case, what I will do is I will move to this particular element. Okay, so I will move to 17, and now I will check, is 17 greater equal to 5 into 4? Is it so, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. I don't think so that it is true. What do you think about it? I don't think so, right? 17 is not greater equal to 5 times the jth element. So again, I am going to do what? Again, I am going to move my I. So when I move my I forward, then I exhaust the first half. So that is why I'll simply return the count as 6. So is that clear that in this problem, count is going to be 6? If I'm clear with this much part, please write clear or yes in the chat, okay? And tell me, is this much part clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat. Okay, I hope that this much part is clear to all of you, right? So that is what we are doing. Let me just do one thing. If I will just put this test case as sample now. So let me put 8 elements here, okay? And let me do one thing. Let me show you. So if I have the elements like 10, okay, then I have 11, then I have 12, okay? Sorry, then I have 11, then I have 15, then I have 17, and then I have 1, then I have 3, then I have 4, and then I have 5 also, right? If I have these elements, and let's say if in this return function, if I just return 0 just to check the answer for this sample, let's try and compile it, and the answer should be 6 for the test case that I have taken. So you can see here that the expected value is 6. Is this part clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat. You can see I am returning 0 because I am just returning 0 from here, but you can see that the expected answer was 6 for this test case. So whatever pairs we had counted, that was the correct counting that we had done, right? Now let's quickly try and write the code for this particular problem and see what we can do here. Okay, so first of all, what I will do is I will first of all sort the array. So I will start sorting the array from the begin comma array dot begin plus n by 2. Okay, plus n by 2. So till the halfway mark we will sort the array, and then again I will sort the array. So array dot begin starting from the halfway mark, so from n by 2 till the end comma array dot end. Okay, so till the end point I will sort it out, and once it is sorted, so I'll say that, okay, I starts from 0 and j starts from n by 2, right? And after this we are also going to have a counter initially initialized as 0. Is this much part clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat. and you can hit the like button as well, guys. Okay, now in this case I should be lesser than n by 2. Okay, I should be lesser than the halfway mark, and j should be lesser than the full mark. Okay, so that is the like j should be lesser than the length, and I will check that if it happens that the ith guy, if it is greater equal to 5 times the jth guy. Okay, if this property holds true, so in that case what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply count the pairs as count plus is equal to n by 2. Okay, it is going to be nothing but n by 2 minus I. Okay, that is how I'm going to increment it, and then I will do j plus plus, because with this j I have made the pair with all the i's. So I'll move to the next j. Otherwise I have to do an I plus plus. That is what I should be doing, and in the end we can simply return the counter here. So that is what I will be doing here. Okay, so let's try and do one thing. Let's try and minimize it, and let's try and compile it on the sample test case. I hope that I have not made any mistakes. So yeah, it does work on the samples. You can see that for the test case that we had taken, that was 10, 11, 15, 17, 1, 3, 4, 5. Basically I had sorted it first half and the second half. I'm getting the output as 6. Now let's try and submit this code also to check if it is getting accepted or not. Okay, so yes, you can see here that it is getting accepted. So is this problem clear to everyone? Is the idea and the approach for this particular problem clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat, guys. Is everyone clear with this problem? Please write yes, and you can hit the like button as well, and you can tell me that you are clear with this problem. I hope that everyone is clear. Thanks, clear now. Okay, so yeah, I hope that this problem is clear to everyone. And obviously, since we are sorting, so if you will talk about the overall time complexity of this approach. Okay, so the time complexity is going to be, first of all, you are sorting the whole array indirectly. So that's order of log n plus order of another n for traversal. So overall it sorry, order of n log n for sorting the array. So order of n log n. So it is going to be order of n log n for sorting the array. Okay, and the space complexity, I think I have not taken any extra space, so it's going to be order of 1 only, right? That is the time and the space complexity. Let me do one thing. Let me just provide you with the code as well. Okay, so control C, and then I will open the GFG IDE here. Okay, so let's generate a C++ code here. I hope that it was clear to everyone, right, guys? So yes, so it gets accepted, and let's quickly copy this link here as well. Thanks a lot, Madhbar Joshi, as well. Okay, so yeah, I've shared the link of this particular problem as code as well that I have written, but I hope that most of you must have done it. Okay, and obviously what you can do is you can try to solve tomorrow's problem of the day as well, that is partition the array. It is also a 2-pointer problem. Sorry, today's problem of the day that will be solved tomorrow. So Saturday POTD, yes, we will meet on Saturday 6 p.m. Day after tomorrow I will see you guys. Okay, so that's great. Thanks a lot everyone for being there, and if you are clear till the end, you can see I'm wet in sweat, right? So if you are clear till the end, okay, so after this video is over, you can comment down understood in the normal chat section. After this live video is over, then you can comment down understood, or you can give a +1 in the chat currently or after this video as well. And make sure to hit the like button if possible, if you like the explanation. And also one more thing, subscribe to this channel as well if you want to solve more such problem of the day. Okay, so with that being said, thanks a lot Naikash, thanks a lot everyone else as well. So guys, please make sure to hit the like button if you haven't. I can see a lot of you haven't, so do make sure to hit the like button if you have not. And with that being said, that is it for today's problem of the day. Thank you, and I will see you on Saturday with another problem of the day, that is Friday's problem of the day. Till then, good night, take care, and keep coding, guys. Make sure to solve the problem of the day for today as well. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching.